Easy. So, last time, like I think yesterday, right? I taught you a kind of strategy if you want to make long sentences. But of course, you have to practice it. The best way to practice is via writing. You have to sit down and write. Generally, I told this million times, students neglect writing. Writing has a big role in fluency and everything. Believe me. Yeah, people do not write. Teacher, it is boring. Yeah, I don't care. I mean, you have to write. Because while writing, you are concentrating on lots of elements. Minimum grammar, minimum vocabulary. How can you write this simple sentence better? After writing it, when you review your sentences, is there any problem? Is there any grammatical mistakes? Actually, are there any grammatical mistakes? Yeah. You have to fix them. And through doing this, after a while, you can understand that those sentences, phrases, expressions, idioms, whatnot, are coming to your mind much more quickly. Okay? So writing is definitely gonna help you. Definitely.
You are so lazy.
No, you should not be. You should not. I mean, you go to the fitness salon or let's say gym.
Yeah.
Your coach says, okay, do these, things. They look boring, but yeah, you have to. You will see the results later.
Yeah.
But generally, people want to see the result right now. The result will come later. So, try to write.
Yes.
Write whatever it is. Imagine you are trying to write what happened. You try to write your daily activities. You can write, you watch a movie and you write a review about that movie, or TV show, or short stories, or everything. Yeah, you have to write. Right? Okay. So, do you have any good question for today?
No, teacher. I was sleeping at Metro bus.
Do you follow the World Cup?
Yes, I follow. I cannot watch every single football match. Some very important football matches I try to follow. Yes. Why not? Are you following?
Yeah.
What is your favorite football team? Let's say.
French and England in World Cup.
France and England. Yeah. Okay. Do you think that there's a possibility of being a champion for these two teams? Do you think that these two teams can be champion?
I think I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. Are you following the football World Cup?
Of course.
Who is your favorite team?
Argentina.
Argentina, yes. Because of Messi.
Always.
Oh.
Okay. But Argentina, today there's a match?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Important match.
Very
For the
difficult.
to lead, yeah.
Difficult and the most important one. Like Argentina versus
Poland.
Mexico.
Poland.
Sorry, yes.
Poland.
Yes.
The best
Poland.
important match in Messi's career, maybe.
Exactly.
Good, yeah. Most important match.
Use it or lose it. You have to win. Are you following football?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Do you have any favorite team?
Yeah, Portugal.
Portugal. Because of Ronaldo?
Yeah.
My favorite team has been Brazil since the beginning. And generally, I adore South Americans' football mentality. Argentina also is my favorite. But if Brazil and Argentina play, definitely Brazil. Otherwise, Argentina, yes. Tonight I am kind of Argentinian because of
Messi.
because of Messi and South American football mentality, which is basically based on. Sorry?
Showmans, they are showmans.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But European mentality, unfortunately, is powerful. They are really ahead of
And this is
lots of
yeah.
disciplines and strategies and tactics.
Practice, yeah.
One of the really powerful team right now is France. Really powerful.
Spain could be.
Spain plays well,
Yeah.
but not strong. Why? You say?
Individually maybe.
No, as a team.
Play.
No, I mean they play very well, in my opinion,
Yeah,
but they are
chemistry.
not strong. Why not strong? Because they couldn't beat Germany.
Yeah.
They couldn't beat
Yeah.
Germany. They were like a draw.
Yeah.
So it's a problem. Yeah.
But in the knockout states, everything will change.
Exactly.
You will see.
Next week it will
Next week,
start.
yeah, next week, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this is kind of joy for
World Cup, yeah, enjoy.
nations
Yeah.
to come together and watch and enjoy and see different colors, different cultures,
4
different
years apart
languages.
for another tournament. 4 years.
Yeah,
long
4
time,
years.
yeah. Special thing.
And the manager of the FIFA, I forgot his name. He tries to, change some FIFA, let's say, rules, regulations,
Yeah, I know.
because of business. And I am against of that. For example, for the next World Cup, it is going to be 42 teams or 48 teams. I don't know. Generally, 32 teams.
32, yeah.
Next World Cup will be 42 or 48.
They say that.
Yeah, and they're gonna do that, and this is not good.
Yeah.
The quality drops,
Drops, yeah.
and the teams are going to be really fearful. They tackle and Messi, hospital finish.
Attack.
Yeah, like that.
Attack the foot.
But one thing that I can see in this World Cup is every single team is powerful.
Yeah.
They have something to say. They don't say because I am a kind of Asian country, I am weak. No, they are really powerful. I mean, the gap between teams
so close.
is so close, so narrow.
Interesting scores we had, yeah.
Yeah.
Japan beat Germany.
Every team is kind of pretentious. Do you know this word? Pretentious. You don't know this word.
Pretentious. Maybe
Pretentious means if you claim something, you're pretentious. You say that, for example, I will win, you're pretentious because you claim it.
Okay.
Nice, Google Translate. Google Translate or Turing? Google. Amazing. Yeah. And what about the France tomorrow?
No, right now.
Today, right now.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Oh, I checked this.
France has already ascended to the next
Stage, yeah.
stage, but I think they try to be the first in their group, right?
I think they guaranteed.
Yeah, they're guaranteed, but they want to be first in their stage, in their group,
Maybe
actually.
they guaranteed first place. Maybe. I will check out.
Guarantee? Really? Because of Mbappe? Do you like Mbappe? Really?
They need at least draw for this
Yes,
match.
at least a
For
draw.
the leading.
So France versus which team?
Tunisia.
Hmm.
Tunus.
Like they're Arabic country, right?
Yeah.
But strong football, kinda. No.
Not
No.
that strong.
Right.
Not Iranian way. But Iran lost yesterday.
You know, Iran's scenario is totally different. Everything is political, and the results, the tension, the stories behind it, everything is somehow a political issue.
Alright.
So, yeah, that is different. You know, between Iran and America, the
Just
football
one goal.
matches, yeah,
One
just one
day.
goal.
Couldn't.
Absolutely.
Everybody say can be warm.
Hmm?
Everybody say can be warm.
War.
Warm.
War.
War. Savaş.
World War III.
War.
They make memes for that.
Aha.
Jokes into internet, yeah.
I see. Yeah, I mean, people try to find something to entertain each other.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And what about Turkey? Why Turkey is not in World Cup?
Not good. Sure.
Not good?
Yeah.
Not good enough.
Generally, Turkish football is good, strong.
We have strong generation, but we couldn't find the right mentality. I guess.
After 2002.
Finished.
Finished, yeah.
2002 between Brazil, I remember. Yes.
5 World Cup. But
Yeah.
still we can't go there.
Turkey became third place.
Yes.
Yeah,
Third
that
place,
tournament,
yes.
yeah.
Really powerful. Being third in the world is really difficult. It is not easy. Absolutely. And the question here is, why do you think that football is really popular? Why?
They can reach easily to watch the match.
You know,
Everywhere they are streaming TVs or TV channels or whatever. They are everywhere.
There is
There's popularity, yeah.
money.
Hmm?
There is a lot of money.
And money.
there's a lot of
Money
money.
wise,
Flyers,
so much
transfer.
Do you know the term called tastemaker? Have you ever heard this term? Tastemaker.
Mm.
Have you heard?
I don't know, but I can
guess.
guess, yeah.
Okay, what is your guess? What is or
Taste-
actually, who is a
tastemaker.
tastemaker?
Maybe controlling the industry. Controlling the industry.
Not
Entertainment
exactly.
industry maybe.
Hmm. Not totally, but yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
You know, imagine you are a kind of influencer, okay?
Yeah.
And on social media, you have millions of followers and subscribers and whatnot. So whatever you say, whatever you do, can influence lots of people. The mass. Obviously, you can. How can I say? Direct people's attention towards somewhere or something. Okay. And it happens a lot on social media, specifically on television or whatnot. On television, imagine that there's a kind of showman. He or she, basically he generally, has a kind of talk show.
Yeah.
In the talk show that millions of people are watching because the show is very popular, what happens? The showman shows a video, maybe a short video of something, and that video becomes a trend.
Yeah.
Because of this, we can call the showman a tastemaker, because he could direct the minds towards a specific thing. Understand? I think, of course, many years ago, maybe the influence of tastemakers was actually really important, really high, and still they can, even the football player, imagine that Messi comes and says, tomorrow I start playing basketball. Big change. Or Ronaldo comes and says, I hate football. For example, imagine I hate football, tomorrow I start volleyball.
Yeah, Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt, you know Usain Bolt? Runner.
Boxer? Runner?
Athlete.
Runner. Yeah.
Athlete.
Athlete.
No,
And
I don't.
play football.
Really?
Yeah.
So he or she basically can guide people to somewhere or something. These are tastemakers, obviously. Yeah, but football is really big thing. Yes, big industry.
Yeah.
Almost everybody is engaged. The goal is like 7 meters long. 7 meters, but it is very difficult to score a goal.
Yeah.
But in basketball, the basket is small, but lots of scores.
Yeah.
That is one of the reasons, I guess. Because in football, it is very difficult to score a goal. Even the goal itself is really big.
Yeah.
Or penalty kicks, penalty, really interesting. Penalty means punishment, actually. Really? Penalty
That's
means,
penalty.
yeah, means punishment.
Yeah.
But still, you cannot use the chance. Really interesting. What about other sports are you interested in?
Tennis.
Tennis. Do you play?
I watch, not play.
Just watch?
But I wanna play sometime. In near future, maybe. I don't know.
In near future.
I can't get a chance. I couldn't get a chance.
To play tennis.
But I want to play. But
Yeah.
I follow the sports. I've been following the sport for maybe 10, maybe 12 years. Maybe 13.
Tennis has got some really difficult rules. Do you know all of them?
Of course. I follow all of them.
What else? Do you have any other sports that you are interested in?
I think bicycle.
Sorry?
Bicycle.
Bicycle?
Bicycle.
Bike riding.
Yeah. I used to watch bicycle race on TV.
Tour de France.
Tournaments.
Most popular.
Yes,
Tour de
exactly.
France, yeah.
Do you also ride a bicycle?
Yeah.
Where? Is there any place in Istanbul to ride your bicycle?
In the street.
On the street?
Yeah.
You don't care about the cars? You don't care?
I have a lot of accidents.
There must be a kind of bicycle lane on the streets,
Yeah.
so that you can easily ride your bike there.
Yeah.
Minimum parks. In parks, there are some lanes for bicycles
Some parts have it, yeah.
or scooters. Yeah.
Some parts. Not all of them.
Not all of them. I got it. Do you have any other sports that you are
Yeah.
interested in?
Basketball.
Really?
Generally, NBA.
Yeah.
Cannot. For me, only football can.
NBA is perfect.
How can I say? Make me. I cannot find the word to express myself. Only football can satisfy. Other, sports can't. For me,
One hand.
meaningless.
NBA is different league.
Yeah, NBA is.
Can be different, yeah, but for me, it is not enticing, unfortunately.
When I played bet,
Ah,
I follow.
you bet.
Yeah, I follow. NBA.
Where do you bet?
In online.
Online?
Yeah.
Is there any website or platform?
Illegal. Yeah, rivalo4.com.
But that is really a dangerous thing that you are
Yes.
doing.
Yeah.
I
Government can catch you.
Yeah.
They can.
I quite teach.
You quit.
Yes.
You know, the government can catch
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you know it is really easy to find out.
Yeah.
Imagine that, for example, you have this bank account.
Tracks
They put a
are
filter.
yeah.
Really, they can filter. Like, for example, www dot blah blah blah. Okay,
Yeah.
that website, filter, enter. Then your name will come. Immediately.
We not directly teacher account.
Mhm.
Friends,
In different countries, you call
Yeah.
them, okay.
no.
For example, 500 to like that. Yeah, I think Turkey as a country, I mean, of course, I'm not, how can I say, propagating the betting stuff or whatnot, but just we're talking. If betting is legal in Turkey, which is, I mean, you have iddia, for
Yes.
example, I think government should improve that platform. Should improve that
Yeah.
platform rather than just banning some other websites. Why do people go to other websites? Because people find the other websites much more powerful than Turkish websites. So that the government has two choices. One, to completely remove betting, totally eradicating. Number two, to improve it. To improve. Imagine, let's say in Iran, government says, I am banning Instagram. Ban, stopping Instagram, and it is going to be totally illegal. Instead, I have a platform called Rubica, which is similar to Instagram. Then they ask people, are you going to use the platform? I mean, everybody says no. Why? Because Rubica is nothing, cannot compare with Instagram. Understand? For example. So in that case, the government should definitely improve the platform and bring it to the same level. China did it, for example. In China, as far as I know, every single American platform is illegal. You have to use VPN or anti-filtering stuff. For example, Instagram is illegal. Facebook is illegal. YouTube is illegal in China because of American their relationship with America. Okay. Instead of, for example, Instagram, they created TikTok, which is almost at the same level. And so you give to your people something which is maybe, I don't want to say better, but minimum at the same level, sometimes better. So that people can be motivated in order to use that platform. Yeah?
Yes.
Agree?
Totally.
Totally. So, as I said, betting has a really huge history.
Huge.
Yeah, we can see it in the movies. Spartacus, they're betting on over the gladiator's head, for example. Historical thing.
Yeah.
Are you still betting?
No, teacher.
Why not? In iddia even, that is legal, so you can.
I lost.
You lost a lot.
Yes.
Do you bet?
No,
Really?
I don't bet.
Did you bet? I mean, have you ever?
Never. I don't bet.
Never ever. Even in iddia?
No. Just not once.
No, okay.
Oh.
Have you? Really? But you have to be like minimum 18 years old to bet, right?
Yeah.
How old are you?
16.
16. So how could you?
Try it some way.
That's right.
You found the way.
Illegal.
You can play in the shop, iddia shop.
Iddia shop?
Maybe they never ask your age.
Yeah. Only money matters.
Yes.
My God,
Generally,
When I
you.
was high school, I went to Iddia. And
you play it.
I bet.
Play.
Yes.
That is interesting. Yeah, I mean, lots of businesses are going on. Imagine, look at the World Cup 2022 in Qatar. How many people are engaged? How many, doctors, nurses, police officers, restaurants, you name it.
Very much.
Yeah, a lot of people. Tourists, of course, that's a different story. Taxis, hotels, airplanes. The economy is basically working,
Yeah.
is vibrant, which is really interesting. But what about Turkey? Does Turkey have any plan to hold World Cup one day?
He applied, but they didn't choose.
Every year.
Yes. Every tournament they
year.
applied, but they didn't choose us. Yeah.
Why? Because of political things, or
It could be political.
because
things,
they come to Turkey and
because
see
we
that?
have good stadiums
Uh-huh.
all over the country, but
Mm.
they don't accept our application.
I understand. And what would it be like? Imagine that next World Cup is in Turkey. Oh my God! Right? Can you just imagine it for a bit?
In Euros, we were second place, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We were so close.
Uh-huh.
In Euros 2020 maybe
Mm.
last year.
Oh my God!
We were so close to hold that tournament,
Okay.
but we
You
faced the chance. Yeah.
One day, the day
One
will
day,
come. Yes,
Of course, the day will come.
will come.
Oh.
Absolutely. No?
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. That is really nice. I mean, the atmosphere, the lots of things. I cannot imagine that this water would be like $100 or something. Maybe. Can be. Not 100,
Can be
$10.
100 TL.
Tele?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Can be. But still, that is really colorful, I would say.
Very enjoying.
For example, in Qatar, before the World Cup, I think the airplane tickets were so astronomical, like $5,000 from Istanbul to Qatar. Really high. Even just I don't know about the tickets of the football matches. So if you go there, you have to stay in a hotel. You have to eat something. Then lots of money, man, is going to that specific country. Yeah.
Especially in our economical conditions.
Yeah, situation is really
Yeah.
not possible. But of course, I mean, in every economical situation, I believe that there is always a rich person. In every economical terrible situation or crisis, the rich is always rich, and they can go and
Because they can make higher money.
Yes,
For comparing to before.
exactly.
Their money is there and growing.
Absolutely. And how long can it take from Istanbul to Qatar via airplane? Can you just check it out? How long can it take?
Maybe 2.
Maximum 3 hours. 2 hours, I guess.
2 hours, not enough, I think.
Really?
To Trabzon, 1 hour and 45 minutes.
Okay.
Trabzon. And Qatar,
Qatar is
maybe
Yeah.
2.5, maybe.
3 hours.
3 hours.
Yes.
3 hours, then Qatar. Welcome to Qatar. Yeah, tourists are going there. And before World Cup, I heard something that Russia will interfere. What happened? Russia said that we are going to do something. Have you heard?
I know.
We are going to do something that the World Cup will be just stop functioning. Like We're going to stop it.
I read, yeah, I read.
You read that?
Yeah, I read it.
Maybe you're still waiting for
Something
specific moment.
maybe.
Yeah. You know, the world is really in a kind of huge tension. I don't understand. People are happy. People are happy with the situation, whatever the situation is, and but politically, governments just make this life much more difficult and much more unpleasant.
Always same scenario.
Always the same scenario, and I mean, why?
What's
Why?
their problem?
What is the problem? I mean, why?
Political.
Power and money.
Yeah.
Power
You can
and
say.
Like that, man. I mean, the life is so mysterious. Whatever we have right now, there's no guarantee that tomorrow the situation will stay the same. Impossible. We cannot. I mean, we cannot guarantee that. That is impossible. At any time, at any second, anything can happen. So, all of the plans,
Instantly.
yes,
That's just the
disappear. You know?
difference, yeah.
Can go wrong. The plans can go wrong, which is really terrible. The life itself, if I try to define life, my definition is life is something that, let's say at the moment, someone is happy, and again, at that moment again, someone is unhappy. Right now,
Yeah.
let's say we have two possibilities. You are happy or unhappy.
Between.
All the time.
Mm.
For example, let's say today you are celebrating your birthday party. The other person is, I don't want to celebrate.
Broke up
say,
with girlfriend maybe.
yeah, or having their funeral, or
Yeah.
having there some bad things, accidents, or hospital, different things. So at all the time there is two situations. If you're in the middle, I think that is good. That is good. Not happy, not unhappy.
Like
between.
robot.
No, that is good. That is good, because if you are too happy, maybe you would be unhappy.
In some way, yeah.
Yeah, but if you are unhappy, why should you be unhappy? But in between is much more pleasant, in my opinion. Yeah?
Yeah.
I see. What else? Any other question?
No.
Let's say 10, 20 years ago, the World Cup atmosphere was totally different, than today.
Yeah.
World Cup started, and it seems to be that it is not something really
Like now.
important. Yeah, super
I'm
normal.
not following.
Yeah, people are not following. People are
World Cup needs to be
disappointed.
in summer.
Sorry?
Definitely summer.
Should be in summer, but right now it is summer in Qatar.
I know, but
Yeah.
we are European people.
Yes. It should be in summer. You have to have lots of time and the passion to watch it. Do you watch it alone or with friends, or in cafes? Maybe people come together and big screens.
Big games, maybe we can make that in big games. And like our station.
For example, Brazil versus Spain.
Argentina,
Oh.
maybe whatever. We can do that.
Argentina is not powerful, unfortunately, this year. It's not
But
powerful.
their draw, if they can lead the group, their draw is easy for the reach semifinals, and semifinals they can
Really?
how can I eşleşme? They can face Brazil in
Brazil.
semifinal.
Mm.
I look forward to that match.
Brazil versus Argentina. Let's see whether these two teams can go up or
Yeah,
down.
yeah, let's see.
Nothing is predictable in football, specifically in this World Cup.
In this World Cup, of course.
You cannot bet. You can't.
Everything has a purpose.
Yeah. Everybody.
It's a
I
character.
said that every single football match in this World Cup looks like a final match. I mean, the teams are just doing their best in order to just win. There is no weak team anymore.
Yeah.
All of teams are really tough and difficult.
Some kind of war in the pitch.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, but still, World Cup, yeah, a little bit has become less popular, but it's still popular. Yeah, I can tell.
It's the World Cup.
But I think
Maybe.
it is related to people's mood, in my opinion, and people's mood is correlated with economy. Really?
Yeah.
If you don't have economical problems, I mean, not big problems, let's say, you can easily enjoy the football match.
Yeah.
But if you watch a football match, but you're somewhere else,
Yeah.
thinking about the, let's say, tomorrow or your projects or whatnot, that is meaningless. Maybe that's why people have been disconnected from football these recent years, specifically since the pandemic, since the beginning of the pandemic, which ruined lots of businesses. Agree?
I totally agree with you.
Totally
I
agree.
was
Not for
fan before.
Fan of what? World Cup?
No World Cup.
football.
Football, Beşiktaş. And no, I quit.
You quit
Yeah, I quit everything.
because of economy.
No, not economic. We don't take taste. Banana.
Okay, why is that? Do you think?
Why? Maybe economy, I don't know. We all the time work and we tired.
You're tired.
Yeah.
And generally people see that their life is a kind of dead end. You know dead end? Do you know? What is dead end?
Bitiş.
And
Fine.
Finish?
yeah, finish line maybe. That end. There is no open path in there.
Okay.
That end is that, I guess.
That is true. That is true. Imagine this is the road, okay? You have a motorcycle, you go, and then it's the end of the road because there's a big obstacle. Imagine there's a big mountain. You can't enter, you cannot penetrate. So this is a dead end. That's why. You want to say something about it? Why do you think that people generally are not interested in football as much as they used to in
For
20
me,
years
that's
ago?
not the case, but I understand the people why they are not following comparing to the past.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there is much more money in it
Mm-hmm.
comparing to the past. There were much more emotional matches and rivals team maybe. But right now, money rule everything. Money rule everything in every league. For example, Premier League or French League or Spain League. Everywhere, if they have more money than your team, they can be successful. And the skills that this situation kills the soul for football, I think.
Nice point. What do you think of that?
I think money, for example, if you want to go to Qatar for match, just match tickets and fly tickets, just 10,000 Turkish lira. People can't
Afford.
pay.
Cannot afford. Economical situation again. That is right. Unfortunately. But again, I mean, maybe there are some other factors. This is kind of be a technical question, but we don't have that much time right now. What about the technology in football, like offside thing or VR? Actually, VAR.
Yeah.
And then the new, I mean, there's a chip inside every single, ball,
Oh, yeah.
and it can detect whether like the player is onside or offside.
Goal line technology they use. They use technology too much.
Yeah.
But it helps, I think.
It helps, yeah. But it's still, there are lots of questions behind it. I mean, sometimes you see, for example, the football match between Portugal and Uruguay. You remember a couple of days ago? Yes. I mean, the referee took a penalty. I think that wasn't the penalty. Even it touched. I mean, the player touched the ball because he couldn't see. I mean, you have to see the ball, then you touch it. So you are falling down, and then you cannot see the ball. But they say that is penalty. For me, it wasn't.
Hand rules changed a lot.
Change a lot. And nobody understands it.
I don't like that rules. It's usually.
Yeah.
5, 6.
Hand, how can I say, should, if the player, uses his hand intentionally, and that stoppage of the ball can affect the tension, the tension, the you name it, the whole football, yes, that is definitely a hand. But you know, the player is falling down, the ball is in his, behind. So, touching and penalty and finish. It is not fair. It is not fair for South American.
Uruguay, my guys.
Yeah, absolutely. But Uruguay is not strong this year. Really weak.
But their crew, their
team looks good, but
but their coach maybe
is
couldn't control
kind
that
of
team.
fossil.
Yeah.
He's a
I don't
fossil.
like the coach.
That's true. All right. So that is it for today.
Okay.
And let's say goodbye.
Yeah. Bye. Thank you.
And see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye. I have to go.